Shout out my boy Juan, man. What's good? Carlos, what's good?
Welcome back to another episode of The Weenie Station.
The Weenie Station.
The Weenie Station.
Only time I feel alive is when I taste dick.
Welcome back to another episode of The Weenie Station.
The Weenie Station.
That was ugly as fuck.
Welcome back, guys. Juan's finally back from Vegas. From Vegas.
From Vegas, from work, from everything.
Yeah, how's Toledo?
Dry.
Really? Did you go to those taco places like we talked about?
I did not. I didn't want to leave the fucking apartment. I was just too tired.
Really? You didn't even go out?
I mean, where the fuck am I gonna go?
I would have forced myself to go out.
Yeah, but you sit down by yourself to eat somewhere. That's just kind of
bro, I do that shit here and shit fucking worth it.
You don't take your girl out?
Not at 2 a.m.
What the fuck? Where do you even hit up at 2 a.m.?
I mean, not 2 a.m. 1 a.m. I go to Wingstop, sad as fuck. About to murder like 15 wings.
What the fuck?
You know what's fucked up is like they have like the value pack for 2, and I was like, I'm gonna smash this by myself.
What the fuck? A whole ass 2-person value? Oh, well, you were the one saying when fucking what's his name? Cruz had mentioned the 10 chicken value bucket.
I don't even remember
that's
what he
enough
was
for one person and shit.
Yeah, that's enough for dude. I eat a lot.
That's
oh
fucked
my bad,
up.
my bad.
No, you're good.
I mean, I like to reward myself by working out a lot so I don't get fat.
Yeah, but that's a lot of fucking food, man. What the hell?
That's my one, because like I don't eat in a day.
So
like,
you eat once a day?
I eat once a day.
Yeah, that's weird. You're a weird person.
I do a lot of strange things, but I feel like that my eating habits have never been like a normal person.
Like one time, my sister, she invited us over to her place for Thanksgiving. I think it was this past year.
I had to have been.
Yeah, and I think it was Ego's girlfriend at the time. Her brother he had tagged along. He's a little awkward.
Who, Ego's brother?
No, Ego's girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend's brother tagged along.
That's
and yeah, he's kind of an awkward guy. And he didn't eat shit at the Thanksgiving dinner. Like, why the fuck would he tag along to a Thanksgiving dinner?
I mean, did he talk at all?
Very rarely. Like,
why didn't he eat? Did nobody ask him why he didn't eat?
No. I think they did. He said he only eats one time a day. Like,
why can't that be the time of day?
He eats one meal a day, and he didn't eat at that point. But once he left, I think he took like a whole ass pie with him.
That's weird, man.
Yeah, that is weird as fuck, dude.
There's this, you know what I don't like about people, like, you know this thing like in high school where people are like to be like the weird guy, like, oh, he's so random.
Oh no. Some
people like make it like a personality trait. There was this one time, I don't know, I didn't see it happen. I was told by this. Blake, we've had him on the podcast. He was talking to me about like a story. He went out to a hotel with a bunch of friends where they had like an event going on.
Yeah.
And one of the friends like they all booked one hotel room because it was like 2 beds and it was like 4 friends. Mm-hmm. And they were like, fuck it, we're just 2 in each bed. Nothing weird. Like, don't be gay about it. And the other friend,
kind of gay, though.
Yeah, I know. But when you're strapped on cash, and one of the friends decided like, oh no, I'm gonna sleep on the floor. I was like, no, there's plenty of room on the bed. Like, these are like some queen size beds.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm gonna sleep on the not on the floor. In fact, he made it weirder. I'm gonna sleep in like the closet.
What the fuck? Was he gonna beat off probably?
No, just to be like that guy, you know?
No, he's probably beating off, to be honest. There's no reason to sleep in the closet.
No, because he's known for being like
weird as fuck.
Like, yeah, he like tries to be weird. Like, it's not a part of him. It's just like he wants to be it.
If you were strapped on cash and you're staying at a hotel with the homies and you gotta share a bed, are you gonna sleep normally or are you gonna do the foot to head thing?
If you're gonna sleep with another guy platonically and you just have to get it over with, like you've got your options are the floor or sleeping on a bed. You have to just look one way. You can't turn around. You have limited yourself from being able to turn to the other side.
So you wouldn't even bother doing the foot to head thing?
No, just turn your back to back, put a pillow if you can afford a pillow. Put a pillow there. If not, put extra covers.
But I mean,
and don't move.
How do you know that you're not gonna move when you sleep?
Pray. I've had it happen. I went on a road trip with a guy I didn't really know, and I was like, everyone else was closer friends with their pair of friends than I was with anyone else.
So you were the secluded one?
No, I was friends with everyone else. Like the trip wasn't bad.
Oh,
it's just
but
the sleeping situation was like I have to pair up with this guy
that you don't really know.
I don't really know him at all, and we're at this. Not really a hotel. It was a motel, and I was like, "Fuck, man, what's up?" So I asked everyone out loud, like, "So what's the sleeping situation gonna be?" I was like, "Oh yeah, me and this dude are gonna take the bed, and you and I'm not gonna say his name. This guy are gonna take that bed." And I was like.
Like, well, fuck.
Well, I've never had it happen, and he's never had it happen. So it was like we just agreed, like back to back. If we touch each other, it happened.
Did you guys establish these rules?
Yeah, no, we talked about it. Was like just look that way. Don't fucking turn around. Like if you want to sleep on a bed, you're not gonna turn around. That's simple. That's agreeable. If me and you had to sleep in the same bed, those are the rules I would want.
I'd let you cuddle me.
I would not. I would not, bro. But yeah. What did you? When I suggested, it was like, is that not what you would do?
I mean, that's reasonable.
Yeah,
I think it's just comfortable. At least like you're trying to get your own space.
But when you're stuck in a position like that, like you don't have to fucking be weird about it and sleep. Like you're hurting your back really just to fucking be that guy to be the weird one, you know?
Yeah, no. I mean, that's some like weird guy mentality.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've tried. I wanted to be the weird guy at one point in high school, but I was like, girls really don't like me right now. Like, I gotta stop this shit right now.
Why were you trying to be the weird guy? What was the thing that you did or something?
It was like the peacocking thing. Like, I may not get a girl to like me, but I'll get her to notice me. You know, that was like But what I failed to realize is like I got to step 2 of them, you know, looking at me. But what step? I can't get past step 2.
Yeah.
Right?
They're like, yeah, that's Carlos.
It's worked for some guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Weird as fuck. Like, you gotta be certain kind of handsome or some shit.
Yeah, like Issa was like the super weird guy, but like that's literally he wasn't acting. That's just who he was. So it worked out.
I saw this meme that said, when you see people with this haircut move in, your rent's about to go up, and they had literally like the pink mullet like Issa had.
Dude, he was telling me last time I saw him, he's like he had to paint it back to brown because he's like, no, he didn't really. I'll get to that in a second. But he was like, yeah, I had to dye it back brown because like people really kept looking at me and I didn't understand why. And he's like, oh fuck, I have pink hair. Like he just kept getting mean mugs. Like their kids would like not let them be near him. Like, they would hug him closer. And he's like, what the fuck? Do I have something on me? And then he's like, oh. But he hated the weird stare, so he just dyed it black.
I mean, you can't really trust anyone with pink hair that's like a dude with a mullet. I mean, he's already got like 2. If you're doing the mullet haircut, I think
he's back to normal.
Oh, yeah?
He's back
normal haired?
You can't. When you have a mullet and you have pink hair, there's a certain lifestyle you gotta live.
And he had just the mustache too, so that's another level of
fucking Pilsen,
unapproachable.
Dude. I swear to God, when you move to Pilsen, you become a hipster.
Yeah.
Like you can't be a normal person living in Pilsen. You're either ghetto as fuck or you're a hipster.
There's no in between.
There's no fucking in between. You're not gonna find normal people in Pilsen.
Yeah. They're gentrifying.
Remember when we went to Pilsen for Pablo's art show?
Oh yeah.
Some of the strangest people I met right off the bat of being there.
Yeah. I mean, I think with any like art exhibit or
no,
show,
just because
like,
we were in fucking Pilsen. It wasn't even the art. We could have held that art in the north side of fucking Chicago. We would have met some really okay individuals, but we were in Pilsen.
That makes sense.
We kept seeing like people walk in and out of like random alleys, and then it was just like I didn't even know if they were here for Pablo's show or for like a party in the back. It was
Yeah, no, the only other people I knew that lived in Pilsen were one of AC's cousins and her boyfriend, and they're super chill people, so they ended up moving out of Pilsen, so it kind of makes sense.
They started like speaking more in slang and you gotta get the fuck out of here, homie.
Hell no. You either go hipster or you go ghetto.
Yeah, I see a lot of ghetto people in Pilsen. A lot of ghetto people.
Still, they're holding on strong.
You know what's fucked up? I went to CSL. This is the same time he told me about the hair thing.
Mm.
And
Does he got the mustache though?
I have no idea, but he's got like his hair color from his mustache is the same color as his skin, so you can't really tell.
Yeah, for real. What the fuck? Is that natural or does he dye it?
No, it's natural.
Holy
I'm like,
shit.
bro, you can't do it. Just stop.
This just looks like a bump. Like, bro, why is your lip fucking...
I'm gonna clip this and send it to him. But no, I went there and the fire hydrant was it was throwing out water for like 3 days.
Oh,
Like the fucking street was flooded, and I go into his house and I'm like, yo, what's going on with this? Like, oh yeah, that's just. He's like, that's every other week, you know. I was like, how ghetto is this shit?
The urban kids having some water fun.
It was dope. As a little kid, that shit would have been the funnest thing.
Yeah, I mean, I know I have friends that used to live in the hood, and that's what they would do all the time.
Do you remember? I don't know if anyone listening to this podcast might remember, but if you live around like the Franklin Park area, there used to be like to the left of it. You know when you go down Manheim and Grand, like to the left of it, it used to be called the Jungle.
No, I don't remember.
You don't ever remember that?
No, I don't. I wasn't really. I didn't go to that area or outside of like maybe Hillside, Westchester, Elmhurst.
The reason I bring this up is because, first off, Pilsen is ghetto, and that place is even ghettoer. Like, you don't come out of hipsters. Yeah, you either come out ghetto or you come out dead. You got two choices.
The trenches.
But the reason I bring it up is because I thought it was a fever dream that people called it the Jungle. Like, I was like, I've never met anyone. I was like, is my family just very ghetto, or is like, or am I imagining things? And then I told one of my friends about it, and he's like, yeah, I heard about this. Like, what? And it's true. That used to be called like back before, like, I don't know, I guess people got out of poverty or some shit. But
the Jungle though?
Yeah.
That sounds kind of racist.
I mean, it was full of like, it was largely based off Latinos, and the reason they call it the Jungle is because most of the houses had giant vines.
Oh really?
That's why they call it the Jungle.
I mean, that still seems kind of racist. Like, oh yeah, well, that area is full of poverty.
No, it was just like, because back then they cleared out the area, but it was like all the houses had like a lot. The trees, they had like viney looking trees. They're like the willow.
Yeah, no, I know what the weeping willows and shit.
Or some shit, but it looked like every house was like in a jungle. Oh, crack. Yeah. What was I gonna say? We were talking about this right before the podcast.
Someone were to ever try and kill you.
Yes, and if you get out of there, like, you either become ghetto or die. If it came down to someone about to kill me in an alleyway, I'd kill myself before they get the chance to.
How would you go about doing that?
I'd hold my breath.
You can't kill yourself.
Yeah, but you pass out. What are you gonna do to a passed out guy? He's like, wake the fuck up. And then I hold my breath again until
a human possum and shit. You just fucking pass out when you're scared. What the fuck? Holy shit. If you were,
imagine
that's your spirit animal, possum.
Could you imagine doing that too many times where, like, you every time you get scared, boom, you pass out?
Start losing brain cells at a certain point.
You couldn't work in a factory, bro.
You know, during
one loud sound and you're fucked.
The Mexican, I think when Mexico, they wanted them to be part of World War II or some shit.
Mexico ain't joining no World War II. We're shitty.
They didn't. They said, fuck that.
We've got a garbage military.
But I know back then, I'm not sure if now, but it was, you have to serve your country for a certain amount of years. Like, there's a lot of countries. Yeah, there's a lot of countries. I know Mexico does it or did it not too long ago. I'm not sure if they still do. But I think my great-grandfather, they told him when he went to war that they were ever captured by the enemies to just blow your brains out. You carry one in the fucking chamber with you, because if you get caught up, it's gonna go for your words. They're gonna torture you and then kill you. They're gonna get answers out of you, then kill you.
Must have been me in my past life giving that advice.
That shit stuck with you through a whole fucking life.
Remember, hold your breath, fellas. If you don't have any ammo, hold your breath.
Pass out. They're gonna think you're dead.
And if they do shoot you while you're passed out, what are you gonna do? Feel it?
Yo, if you were ever in that situation though, like let's say you're at a bank for some reason,
yeah,
and somebody goes in there trying to rob it, they shoot.
I'd pass out.
They shoot a couple people. Like obviously you're on the floor. You see it.
They ain't getting me, bro.
You see 5 dead bodies. Would you cover yourself up, or would you drop down, pretend to be dead?
I wouldn't pretend I would be passed out. Like, you know, I'd be already on. Like, he's not moving.
They hear you snoring and shit. They're like,
they would have to like really like fucking shake me
like,
to get me.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
He's just passed out. He fainted. Like, what are you gonna do to a guy who fainted? They'd have to literally drag my body.
I mean, they just pop you in the head. They'll be like, oh, he's not dead.
Yeah, that's the point. You're not getting me.
I mean, damn. So you wouldn't even see your death. You just die after passing out.
Why do you think a possum has? Why do you think that animal has existed for as long as it has?
Because it's passive aggressiveness.
Because when you go near a possum, they won't bite you realistically unless they're like really trapped in a corner and they have babies. Mm-hmm. But if it's like a male possum and you just get him, like he just plays dead.
I think they're actually really resistant to a lot of diseases.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't believe that. I feel like I am too. I am a possum.
You are a possum.
I always thought like a sloth would be me because I'm so fucking lazy.
Mm.
But I feel like a possum would be right there. Because like
a mixture between.
Realistically, I think I'm not even fucking with you. I've thought about this a lot. I would hold my breath and pass out. Or if I'm in my kitchen, I would just kill myself. Like, if there's a robber and he's like, "I'm gonna rape you,"
You wouldn't even.
I wouldn't even try to pass
back.
out because if I wake up, I'm getting raped.
Yeah, but you're not gonna try and fight back. Like if you have a knife in your hand.
Do they have a? If they have a gun, if they don't have a gun,
if they don't have anything.
If they have a knife, then it's a knife to knife fight.
Are you still gonna kill yourself?
How big are they? Is it Ray coming at me? Or is it a regular Joe?
Let's say it's an even match, like you versus you, basically.
I'll take my chances. But if I smell an inkling of me losing and getting raped, it's over for me.
So you wouldn't be able to survive an attack?
What do you mean?
Like if they did say that's all they're gonna
I would
do,
say like I would have to have like a bit. No, see, because the difference is like if he's coming at me and he's just like built like me, mm-hmm. like yeah, on a computer it looks 50-50, but he initiated the transaction, so he's going to attack me.
He's already ready.
Already mentally, he's got the edge. He's got me. I'm in the corner of my kitchen and I'm scared.
But what if he didn't expect you to fight back, so he doesn't have that edge, and you have that adrenaline of like, oh shit, this is happening.
See, the fact that I didn't even think about that, I know that's not gonna happen.
So
you're talking about me doing this. All right, so okay. Now I'm in the kitchen. I have to have a 60% chance of winning. It's got to be higher than 60 for me to want to do it, or else I'm out.
I forgot that one painting. Remember that one painting we were talking about on that one podcast a while back?
What painting?
The one where like the dude had like committed suicide by stabbing himself.
Are you talking about Vlad the Impaler?
Yeah. That's so crazy that people.
You didn't.
Like, they had to do that to, like, kill themselves back then? Like, killing yourself was harder back then?
Killing yourself was harder back then?
Yeah, because, I mean, there was no tall buildings. Like, you'd have to walk all the way to a cliff or some shit to kill yourself. Or impale yourself with, like,
how would you go about it? Like, I feel like if there's no cliff, I'm not going to go... There's no sharp shit either.
Yeah.
I have to go to a ye old blacksmith.
You gotta get some money to buy a fucking something from a blacksmith or a blade or some shit. Like,
nah, fuck that shit. If there's anything, I'm still cheap, even though I know I'm gonna die.
He said I need to save my money.
I gotta leave my people something, you know.
I gotta take you with me.
What,
Holy shit.
I would, yeah, if it's not a cliff and
And
the
I
back
feel like
of them,
you'd be too lazy to walk to a
I
cliff.
think disease would take care of me. I know for a fact I'm not a survivor. Like if it came down to like, I'm definitely not passing on my genes.
Like they wouldn't fucking, like showers didn't exist either. Like imagine the drag it had to be to go get water from a well. You can't even heat it up, so you're fucking washing yourself with cold water and soap.
I remember in Mexico, in my little ranch, we have a well.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandma would not look at the water that she puts in the jug to take home. And one day I got scared because there was a water beetle in there. And my grandma pulled up the water and she's like, "What, you pussy?" And she started drinking the water like she didn't even care that the water beetle was in there.
What the
It's
fuck?
like, when you're fucking struggling, you don't care.
That's what she said to you?
No, that's what I kind of got from like her picking up a water beetle and putting it back in the jug.
She put it in the jug instead of tossing it out?
I don't know. She's just like, fuck it. Like, learn. Like, she wanted me to drink water even though the bug was in there.
Oh shit, she was trying to make you tough.
Yeah, I didn't drink that water.
She did not,
I got
did not
scared.
succeed.
If that bug was bigger, I would have passed out.
At
But nah.
least it wasn't a coyote.
Nah. I didn't see coyotes down in Mexico. I saw a lot of mountain lions.
The fuck? I don't think I've ever seen a mountain lion.
We lived next to, like, where they nested.
Damn. Damn, what the fuck? So they had you guys going to take a shit outside even though there's mountain lions?
So,
That
how
was like
it
a
was...
certified death.
So, think of this cup as the house. We had a giant, like, river, like, between mountain lions and us.
Damn.
Like, they'd really have to fucking want to get us for them to get
I
me.
mean, if you're hungry as hell, you're gonna do some shit.
But yeah, like, at night, this side of the house is lit, and this side where the mountain lions is pitch black, and this is where the outhouse is.
What the fuck?
So, I mean, even though you know they can't get you, it's still fucking terrifying.
Oh, hell no. I mean, I wouldn't have fucking done that shit.
I mean, you can... I think I told you my cousin shit himself.
Yeah, I would have probably done the same thing.
He's like, he's not going out there.
I would have had a poop bucket or some shit. Be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck.
He woke up in the middle of the night after shitting himself, and he threw the underwear in the trash. And the next morning,
It
he sees the underwear back in his closet, washed and pressed. So my grandma knew he shit himself.
Oh my god,
but
dude.
kept it to
Your
herself.
grandma's a fucking trooper, dude.
That was a lot of shit too. She really
She said,
just let the fucking underwear go. It's not that expensive. Bro.
yeah, what the fuck? She said, motherfuckers built different.
But like I told you, they don't have much. Shitty underwear is still underwear.
Fuck,
I mean,
dude.
where you think there's a Kohl's down in fucking Kenya?
Damn, so how the fuck? Damn, so your dad wouldn't be able to survive in Mexico.
Nah, that motherfucker. I
Or
mean,
he'd
he
have
never.
the same dirty clothes all day.
No, because back there you have like a woman to like wash all your shit. Like a man doesn't do it.
So if let's say your wife dies, you have to go find another one. Or
Yeah.
you're fucked.
Or die by like fucking diseases coming out your nasty ass.
What the hell?
No, I mean you'd have to learn how to wash your shit.
I mean, that's the only way you'd learn.
But like guys don't live on their own in Mexico. You gotta like fucking have you get married, then you move out.
Yeah, for real.
It's none of that like I'm moving out because I'm like old enough and I got a good job. No, you're a fucking rancher. You don't make enough. You gotta have a woman.
True. And then the woman stays at home, does all the chores and shit. That's fucked.
That's a sweet life. Other than going ranching, I'd rather be a house mom. What are you talking
I
about?
feel like yes and no. Because imagine being a ranch mom is worse than just being a stay-at-home mom here. Because a ranch mom, what the fuck you doing? Just chores all fucking day?
I mean, but you don't know what the internet is. Like, you're not going to get bored. Like, that's like fucking making beans and shit. That's your whole day.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, if I didn't know what video games were, like, TV, I would not be bored of, like, ranch shit.
That's all distractions.
Yeah, they're all like, I would be so fucking into it because I know if I don't do it, I'm going to be bored out of my mind.
I mean, I feel like that's why art was such a big thing back then. That's why art,
Hell no.
like,
Artists
that's why people like Van Gogh have a name, even though he didn't get famous until he died.
Have you been to the Mexican art museum over there in Pilsen?
I think so.
A lot of Mexicans can't fucking draw.
Dude, they have the worst art there. I know.
They had gone the worst art.
I had gone and there was like some fat bitch, like where her pictures, like naked, like nude selfies, like bro.
Dude, I swear.
What?
Like Mexican artists, like they like to draw what they think is what art is. There was only one guy in that whole thing that was like legit.
I wouldn't say it as a whole because I know I've seen a lot of talented people.
I mean, yeah,
but there are some fuckers there. Like they are like, what the fuck, bro? How's this in a museum?
Yeah, but like I said, this is legit. I'm not even fucking with you. If any of you guys listen, if you made it this far listening, go to the Mexican Historical Art Museum over there in Pilsen and tell me if you find. I'll fucking pay you $20 if you can find more than 3 good ass art paintings.
Bro, that shit reminds me. I went to Oaxaca in January this year, and we were just because of COVID, a lot of things were closed, but there was an art museum that was open, and it was 50 pesos to go in. We went in there.
$5.
Not even $5. That's $2.50.
It's like 3. It's like 3 something.
$3 to go in, but fucking, we go in as a family. Me, my uncle, his boyfriend, my aunt, my mom, my dad. We go in there and we go into like these dark rooms where they're playing videos. They have like maybe 5 different rooms throughout the whole museum, and there was like on repeat. There was like the randomest, most fucking weird. It was like a group of like hipsters that were like all awkward shaped and fucking just naked, like just dancing and like doing like the stupidest shit you've ever seen. Like, and it's like hideous art and everything, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Like my my padrino, when we walked out, like he's like, what the fuck? Like I paid 50 pesos to come see this shit. He's like, I know it ain't shit, but man, that's 50 pesos too much to see this shit. They gotta pay me to watch this. And then one of the fucking females that was like one of the directors or artists of that shit, she was walking around the area because she walked around the whole museum, and she was just like, she made a stank ass face. She was pissed.
I mean, she knows what the fuck that is. Like,
yeah, exactly. She was pissed as fuck.
Dude, man, sometimes like it's hard. I could never
The
go to
truth
like
hurts.
I could never go to some art shows. I remember this one girl wanted to like, she was like inviting everyone to an art show. You know, speaking of art shows, shout outs to Pablo if you want.
Yo, if you want some good art, go see Pablo.
But yeah, this one girl, I seen her drawings. I was like, nah, man, I can't go there and tell her like,
bro, not everyone's an artist. Like I mean, art is like beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, obviously, but there's some shit that just ain't it, bro.
Like, I'm not gonna go there and like, there's giving an honest opinion, but if I can avoid giving it, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna go there and say like, what do you think of my art? It's like, it's ass, bro.
Because I'm gonna go as far as saying
like,
that
get a job. Don't do this shit no more.
I'm gonna go as far as saying
9 to 5.
Like Pablo Picasso's shit. He has some masterpieces, but he also has some garbage ass art. But
yep,
there's people that are like, oh wow, what the fuck? Like, this is insane. I mean, I get it. His whole thing, his whole art process throughout his life, he said he wanted what he struggled with was to draw like a child, to get into the mind, the mentality of drawing like a child, and that was his ultimate goal. And I get it, like that's good for him. I'm glad he achieved it, but man, some of them bitches is ugly as hell.
He's like, gotta think like Epstein.
Think like Epstein. Epstein had the same mentality to get in bitches.
You find like Picasso's name in like Epstein's island list.
Oh my God.
Like, is that what you think, guys?
Epstein was the Picasso of fucking ladies' man. He got into the same mentality.
He's like, is that what you guys think? I'm here for art.
He said, so like, it's easy to get a grown woman. I have
like,
to get into the mentality of a... Yeah, that's fucked up. That's not fucked up. No. Disregard.
What better way to do it than going to Epstein's island?
Oh my God, no. Fuck Epstein. Good thing that fucker's dead.
That's just fucking hilarious. Like, that would be the weirdest name on a list. Pablo Picasso.
It's like, he's still alive? What the fuck?
Would you cancel, like, like, we didn't even think about this. Would you cancel Picasso? You think his art value would drop if, like, they found his name on Epstein's, like, flight logs?
I mean, obviously he's dead, but if he were...
Well, yeah, I mean, some people died, but, like, their names being dragged in the mud.
What if the reason they didn't fucking release the list was because motherfuckers like Tupac and Biggie were on there?
Biggie's fat ass ain't going on.
You see Bob Marley just chilling. He's on the list.
I was like, there's no... I mean, it's like, I don't think Tupac would, but, like, if I were to put my money on, like, which one of them... Like, if you told me one of them did do it and I had to guess, I would not guess Biggie.
You see Martin Luther King's been to Epstein's Island.
That'd be fucked. Fuck up a whole movement, bro.
Yeah, for real.
We're taking away civil rights.
Cancel civil rights.
And words are back, y'all. Like,
Oh my god. What the fuck?
no, I mean, that's if that happened, you know.
Fucking Carl.
I wouldn't be the first one to tweet it out, but I'm just saying someone would.
I'm fucking dead. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, there was a lot of high profile celebrity that didn't get fucking canceled. Like, even fucking... Yo, Will Smith was on there and people just disregarded. Like, oh
What
yeah.
the fuck is Will Smith gonna be doing? I don't think Will Smith... I mean, a lot of people...
He was just like, hey, what's up, everybody?
I feel like
He's
like, he got invited. Like, Epstein was like a party person. Like, he like kind of convinced, like, oh, I've got this kind of island, you know.
He said, Jada's been talking to that one...
Got this entrapment. This Salsina motherfucker.
Alcina motherfucker. I'm about to hit up Epstein and be like, what's good, bro?
This Valentina sounding like motherfucker.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. It's all like, let's say you have a friend. Let's say you have a friend who does the worst shit imaginable. I'm not going to say anything.
It's
just the worst shit imaginable.
Yeah.
And you're all like, yeah, I'm just, like, he invites you over. You're all like, all right, I just know this guy for this. Or maybe you know he does some fucked up shit. But you're cool with him as a person. Would you go, even if it means...
Wait, to Epstein's Island?
It'll ruin your name.
Would to go to Epstein's Island?
I mean,
to, like, just hang out with Epstein. I'd hang out with Epstein. I would go to his fucking island.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? But then again, it's all like,
no,
somebody...
I wouldn't hang out with Epstein. Scratch that. I would be at a place where Epstein is at.
On some Donald Trump shit?
Like, if there's a party and he just happened to be there, like, I'm not going to leave.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. It's all like...
But if I were to hang out with, like, his place, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know, this is a good look for me, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for real, because if you think about it, you have to be some sort of fucked up, or you have to be doing some shit
because it's like hanging
to accept it.
Because we could take that to a personal level. Like, you obviously know someone who's kind of grimy, shady as fuck. I would never hang out with this person, but would I be at the same place as them? Absolutely.
Because there's a difference to be like there's somebody that you know does crack,
and then just
and enjoys it, and you're like, oh well, I know this guy, he happens to do crack, and well, if he invites me to do crack with him or see him do crack, I'm be like, you know what, I'm good, chief.
Like, even to invite me to his house, I wouldn't mind it, but it's not a good look. Like, man, you hang out with that guy?
Yeah.
It's like, you must do crack. Like, you cannot convince me that you do not do crack.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're hanging out with somebody who does
like
crack,
known for something, and
does crack in their house, like you
hang out with him, like,
you're
on
going
daily,
to his house.
You're like, this dude does
even
crack.
if you just go to his house once or twice,
like, that's your
like,
homie.
oh yeah, this guy does crack with him.
You can't convince me you don't do crack if, like, you go to this house. It's like, you did crack, didn't you?
It's fucking
and he's like, nah, man, I didn't do it. It's like, so how'd it taste? Like, I keep asking. Can't convince me, bro. Man, it's been a while since we've done the pod.
I swear, it's been a whole... Yeah, we gotta... If you're still listening, we want to apologize for not having an episode last week. It was kind of last minute.
It was a hectic week, man.
But I mean, happened to be Mother's Day weekend, so I hope everyone got to hang out with their mom. If you have a mom, if not, hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. But we're back this one.
I took my mom to Egg Harbor Cafe.
Egg Harbor's decent.
Egg Harbor's decent as fuck. But she
have
definitely
a good gluten-free menu.
They don't sell steak.
Your mama was trying to get steak at a fucking Egg Harbor, bro?
No, like, you know how Denny's sells steak?
Yeah.
Like that kind of steak.
But you don't get steak for breakfast.
I mean,
Steak's more of a dinner thing.
but that's like her day. That's what she wanted, you know? I was like, damn, I just robbed you of that shit. But I mean, I got her, like, I told her to get the fucking meat lover skillet. You'll fuck with it hard.
You said, I'm about to go somewhere with no steak.
I mean, it was good as fuck. I got like the lobster egg shit. I was like, fuck.
Busting nuts and
I remember back before pandemic, Egg Harbor used to only hire swole ass fucking dudes.
Bro, for real, you had to be yoked.
Dude, I swear to God.
Yo,
like,
I saw David Navarez. He worked there for a fat minute. My boy was yoked. Probably still is yoked.
I swear that job interview is like your biceps gotta be like past 35 centimeters.
So like, you're here for the interview. Let's start off by measuring your biceps.
What you finna do with that measuring tape, bro? That's the last question in the interview.
Yeah, like stand up real quick.
But the women weren't bad though. I'm not saying like no, they didn't look bad. Like no, they just are regular. How are you gonna have like swole ass fucking ripped to shreds dudes and like regular ass women?
Maybe
you can't balance it out like this.
Maybe it's a gay dude.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not gonna go deep diving into Egg Harbor
You
Cafe.
find out it's a repressed homosexual.
But now
they
they
got married and shit.
Now they're just regular workers there.
They got divorced. The wife is all like, "Motherfucker, why are you hiring all these small dudes?"
It must be a female manager to hire these kinds of like. That doesn't make sense to hire like plain like nerdy looking girls and then these ripped dudes.
She's all like, I'm trying to see some schmeats.
These pants aren't tight enough.
Hey, Jimmy, that shirt
A little loose, buddy.
tuck it in, bud, and
You know the dress code.
let me get you a small. That's a medium. That's too big.
The mediums just. You know what? I think I got a better size for you in the back. Why don't you just meet me there? You know what, man? Just clock out for lunch. I'll meet you there.
So like, damn, like Jimmy's gone up the ladder real quick. He was just a bus boy last week. How's he fucking?
Motherfucker's a manager.
Why is he so ripped too? What the fuck?
I'm tired of this shit.
He's fucking
I used to have
creatine every day just to keep his job.
I used to have a supervisor who I actually still talk to. He was telling me one time it was just me and him working the night shift. It was at Tony's.
Yeah.
And he's just like, man, I don't know if I should fuck our boss, bro.
Was this the guy that was part of the Fight Club, the Tony's Fight Club?
The Tony, yeah, he was the leader. He was the ringleader. And you know why we started it? To beat up one guy's ass. We all got a lick.
That's such an elaborate plan. You're like, you know what? I just watched Fight Club. I want to beat this guy's ass.
You know how he did it though? He did it like tournament style, where we all like beat his ass and then lose at the end, so he would go up the ladder, so we could beat his ass some more.
Yo, that's even more of an elaborate plan. Did you guys have like a whole ass text combo? Like, yeah, dude, like. Just let him beat you, bro. Just let him beat you.
No,
so
we just like
beat
whispered it like man last minute. And he's like, all right, Johnny, you up next. Get into it. And then like we all wailed on him, and then he didn't show. He quit like a couple weeks after. Because we beat his ass.
Imagine that.
Like, don't be so fucking annoying at work next time.
Imagine it's like the guy that like he's all like, man, I'm actually good at this.
I've never, like, I felt so confident in myself after I got a good lick, and I was like the first one to get in there because I was the smallest back then. And I'm surprised I beat him too. But he was a pussy. He didn't want to fight back. I'm super surprised that he did not catch on.
I mean, a lot of times those people are a little slow.
Yeah, he just got beat, bro. Looking back on it, I regret
You feel
giving
bad.
him the fucking lick. But my boss was the worst, man.
Yeah,
he was tapping out and he just wouldn't stop.
Damn, there was no fucking rules.
We were all laughing, and then it was like he kept going, and we were just like, stop laughing. We're like,
yeah, like oh shit,
we're
man,
like, yeah, we should probably go home.
Catch a case,
like
become an accomplished.
Like, you know, when it's getting serious, and you're like,
yeah, there's that level where you're like, yeah, you know what, hey, bro,
I think he's bleeding, man. Like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
He's got a concussion, bro.
Like,
I don't think he should be bleeding on his ears.
Funny thing is, I checked the fucking work schedule because I didn't want to work with him the next day. I was like, please, God, don't let me work with him.
he's gonna beat my ass.
He's a good worker, but he's just a fucking dickhead.
Holy shit.
I don't know, man. That shit happens. I mean, there was one worker back when we were working at the fucking tdubs. I would love to give him the lick.
Did his name rhyme with gate? Or who?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but I feel like there's a lot of, at that point, there's certain kind of like retard strength. Where it's kind of like, damn,
you know what?
bro, like,
honestly, I don't even think I could beat him. Like he's
I
got
don't
like those
think-
forearms that he has are crazy.
It's all like for lack of hair, you have.
That shit all went. Every strand of hair was muscle fiber that went into his body.
Holy shit, for real.
Because he got stronger when he went bald.
Yeah, dude. When you trade your hair.
No, I wouldn't trade my hair for
strength.
anything. I would not trade my hair for. I would lose my muscle just to keep my hair.
What if you got like the prime body you've always wanted?
I want my hair.
You're out here looking.
I'll
like,
work it back.
like Johnny Sins.
I'll work it back. I'm not going bald. My eyebrows are too fucking thick for this shit. I can't.
So you would want. So you have the option to either lose all your muscle, so you'd be scrawny as hell.
I wouldn't be scrawny. I feel like I'd be fat.
You'd be
Orangutan titties
right.
up the ass.
You'd be chubby as hell, or you could look like Johnny Sins.
Why? I mean, I'll just work it back. I'll take the hair. Yeah, I'm not losing my hair.
But you can't ever be like more than just chubs.
Then I'll just lose the weight. I just won't.
You just can't be more. You're gonna be permanently chubby.
Why can't I lose weight now? Like
Because you can't.
No, this is a stupid scenario. You're just forcing me to pick the fucking.
Your hair.
I hate when people when you give the scenarios. You're just like, no, except you can't do that. Like you can only do this. Like you're adding on. Like you gave me a scenario.
I'm trying to see what your
no, because I know I
your
could lose.
level of discomfort would be. Where you draw the line. Where
I
you
mean,
would
if
switch
I
stuff.
can't gain my muscle back or lose the fat, I will pick the Johnny Sins. But if I can lose the weight or gain muscle back, I'm picking that option.
All right. What if you could lose the weight, but you can never have any muscle? Like you'll be scrawny.
Yeah, then I'll take
45 pounds.
No, I'll take that. Girls don't even like too much muscle, anyways.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like fucking.
I get more dick length if I'm that skinny.
True.
It's true.
Yeah, you do.
There was a Reddit thread where this guy's like, I lost 60 pounds and I'm above average. I just found out I'm above average.
Bro, that's how I felt when I lost weight too, for real.
Yeah, man. Every time I lose weight, I'm just like, this is nice. I feel girthier.
I'm like, goddamn boy.
Where you been hiding? Where were you? I needed you.
Sure. Just in the bathroom, you're just sure.
I want to be a bird for Halloween.
And just say she. Yo, that'd be lit. Go to fucking parties, just sure.
I didn't have the income for it, but now I do.
Weenie Station birds.
Man, has it been an hour yet? It feels like we've been talking for like.
We're at 43 minutes. We're almost
Damn,
there.
it felt like we've been talking for a fat ass minute now.
It's been a long conversation.
Yeah, no, it just feels like a lot. Fucking, it's been getting, man. You know, I love that it's getting like.
If you're
the
listening,
sun's been out.
If you're listening right now and you're grinding, keep on grinding harder.
Keep on
bro.
grinding, bro.
Get it.
Gets better.
Get it, bros or bras.
If you're thinking about quitting your job, quit it. Don't think back. Just quit.
That's only if you have something better planned. Don't quit if you don't got shit.
If you don't have better plan, quit anyways.
No, don't do that shit. Fuck you, crowd.
Things will get better.
Yeah, right.
It's like that Key and Peele sketch. Oh my god, I butchered that Key and Peele sketch where he's like a basketball player and he won like the championship game. He's like, "You can fly. If you really believe you can fly." He's like, "Oh, you talk about metaphorically? No, I mean jump out your garage roof and fly."
What the fuck?
But yeah, it's hard to not quit, but if you can do it and you have a plan, quit that fucking job.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a plan, definitely. But if not, just
get your certificate. School ain't shit.
Yeah, if you don't have a plan, just continue doing something, but don't fucking
trade school. Think about it.
Yeah,
certificates.
Exactly.
IT.
But
not IT. It's fucking so gruesome. It's as much as an associate.
Yeah. Just look into fucking what's it called? Fucking dude, I'm blanking out on words. What the fuck?
Look into, I don't know, any Or CDLs, man. You just get paid
Dude,
to drive.
honestly, you could get money off of. You don't have to go to school. This is going out to all the young weenie station listeners, because I know a lot of kids are graduating.
There's female drivers.
Yeah, exactly. My little brother's graduating high school the 22nd.
He's not even grad. That dude's got the deepest fucking voice.
Yeah, he's just turned 18. So
I'm like, when I first met him, like, boy, this dude's voice deep as fuck.
hell yeah, he's tall as hell too. He's strong, low key for a skinny.
Well, yeah, he
kid,
works in
strong as
construction. You know what's the thing about strength is like. Now I'll get to that later because I'm blanking out right now.
hell. The thing about.
But yeah,
strength.
you had a thought about like something about
Oh yeah,
CDLs.
Just fucking yeah. If you don't know what the fuck to do,
Fly.
look up fucking goddamn, what's the term for jobs that are like not school jobs?
Trade job.
Trade jobs. Yeah, go to trade school. Look at that up.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that.
That's good fucking bread right there, kids.
But
The weenie station's for the kids.
it's for the kids, man. Contact me if you need more help, but don't. I'm the fucking worst,
Yeah, he'll get back to you 3 months from now.
dude. I get back to people so late. I've been better about it now. I responded to you like that.
It like that is like 8 hours into the day.
I was at work. I had my phone silenced. I only like saw your message after I got to like lunch. That
Makes
hour
sense.
lunch is fucking thick though.
Fake.
I would like to not use it. I didn't use it today because I wasn't hungry.
Mm-hmm.
But man, an hour lunch, you could really do a lot of shit with that hour. It's a whole game changer.
Yeah, but then again, it's kind of like you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna have my hour lunch. That means I have to stay a whole hour here.
Well, no, I mean,
An
you have to
hour
leave.
longer.
For me, you can't leave earlier. I mean, sometimes you can, like
Mhm.
on a non-busy day, but I feel like it's just free overtime. Like all I need, because I'm trained to get those 30 minutes. As soon as I get 30 minutes after,
Yeah,
that's just I'm
free
just chilling.
time.
I'm just chilling.
True.
All these peons who have only had like office jobs don't know what it is to
What?
struggle.
Only 1 hour lunch? What the fuck?
Man, you're killing me. I need at least hour 30.
It takes about an hour and a half to get my steak ready.
I remember I was so fucking butthurt when Roxanne told me she got an hour lunch. I thought every single person on the planet had 30 minutes.
Oh hell no!
And when she told me, I was like, yeah, she was like telling me nonchalant, I was like, I was so fucking hurt. I don't want to talk to her anymore. I was like, you got 30 minutes, you bitch. But I was low key hurt as fuck, dude.
So this whole 30 minutes, I've been working.
I was like, well, you think you're better than me because you got fucking.
You just said it casually. You took
Yeah,
it
no,
to
she
the
didn't.
heart.
She just said that and then didn't think about it anymore and continued the conversation. But I was dwelling on that fucking hour because I just got out of work and I'm fucking tired and I'm hurting and I was just like, you get a fucking hour?
Yo, but imagine like going from a job where you have an hour lunch to a 30-minute lunch. You'd be like, bro, you don't got time for shit.
I'm low key the worst boyfriend because I'm like, she's talking to me about like getting a new job and I held that resentment about her telling me an hour lunch. And this is before I got a job.
Yeah.
And she was telling me, he's like, yeah, I was looking for an interview. And I was like, how long are their lunches? First thing I asked. Is that shit real or not?
Are you capping?
Tell me.
She's like, oh, this one gives me a 2-hour lunch and I'm considered to be on the clock, so it's salary.
Oh, man.
Damn, imagine.
And she tells me she's salary too, so they pay her for that fucking hour. I'm like,
Bro, for real, dude.
so I get fucking even more hurt.
Salary's built different, bro. You get paid to do anything.
That's why I'm hurt. Like, I know I get an hour, but like, this shit doesn't mean anything. I gotta still fucking be there.
Yeah, you got clock out, clock in. But if it's salary, that's when you're built different.
Sometimes I see Roxanne not working hard and it fucking irks me, bro. I'm like, that should have been me. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm nobody's like supporter.
You said y'all hiring?
Like,
So I could take your spot?
it's like there was this quote that she says like, this is totally you, Carlos. And I was like, let me see that. And it was the quote was, it's not enough that I succeed. Others should fail.
Yeah, basically.
It's like, yeah, you got me to a point, like to the T. It doesn't matter if I make it to the top. If I don't see those below me, it doesn't matter.
It's like, if it ain't me, fuck you.
And I can see like these Wall Street douchebags. Like, as much as you hate them, I want to be them. because I know I can hang out with them. Because I was like, yeah, man, fuck these peons.
Until it comes to working hard and shit, they're like,
Man, that's the guy who talks the most shit.
so he's got the mentality, but he doesn't fucking execute. What the fuck?
It's like the worst numbers we've ever seen.
Who the fuck hired this guy?
But damn, does he talk shit?
He could talk the talk, bro. I thought he was good. I thought he was one of us.
Dude,
It's like, this motherfucker's been on lunch for 3 hours. What the fuck?
I told you guys I felt cancer in my balls after
Holy shit.
I'm telling you, that shit was some serious. I was scared as fuck when I felt my balls. I was just in the bathroom chilling.
What
I was
did
like,
you feel like?
I was in the bathroom and I was like, my friend Kyle, and when he was in high school, he had to get one of his balls removed for cancer. And I was like, man, he's pretty young. Like, what if...
That is young as hell.
And I was like, man, what if it be? Like,
But I'm pretty sure he had to have like some hardcore symptoms to be like, yeah, I got ball cancer.
yeah, no, because my pee started hurting like a little weird.
Your
Like,
pee?
yeah. But turns out it's because I only drink water. I didn't eat. It was literally just, I was just filtrating. I was just drinking water and releasing it. Like, I was not getting any nutrients.
So this man's piss was hurting on the way out.
And I was like, man, what's up with my balls? What's going on, bro? It would be like a kidney thing, not even my balls, but like I wasn't thinking right at the time.
I feel like losing a ball isn't the end of the world.
No, that's like, but if you don't catch it, you're gonna lose both your balls.
True, yeah. It's fucked up.
So like, yeah, he caught it,
Yeah.
and like he can still have kids, but like if I don't catch it, see, that's why I was so worried. It's like I gotta fix this shit
'Cause
now.
I remember when fucking.
And I know that health insurance was grimy.
They're gonna take it. They're gonna cut you open on a fucking dining table and shit.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna
leave
in my own house.
They're gonna leave a fucking sewing needle in your nutsack.
Oh no, bro.
Because I remember when what's his name, Lance Armstrong, the fucking the
cyclist.
I remember when they found out that he was missing a testicle because for obviously like ball cancer and shit. Like everyone will bait the fuck out of him. Like, oh shit, that guy has one ball. Like that was like what he was known for instead of
Yes, the unicyclist.
unicyclist.
Because he had one ball.
Oh my god. I'm fucking dead. That and doping. But I mean, it's alright, bro.
I think he was more known for the doping than the one ball.
For middle schoolers, it was one ball.
It's weird how information travels to middle schoolers.
For
like
real, how
the
fuck
Marilyn
did you
Manson
know
didn't have rib cage because he sucked his own dick.
It all has to do with penises.
Or like the weird S.
Oh yeah, how the fuck does? I wonder if that thing still exists amongst the youngsters.
It does. Like teachers. Like my
graffiti-esque.
girlfriend's sister is a teacher. That shit's
And she sees that shit.
She still sees it.
You know what? I was talking to my little brother about this. I know we're reaching the end. We're at 53, but I remember it was like always like the black kids in my school that were super scared of Illuminati. Like I don't know if they were out here looking up videos or like fucking
conspiracy theorists
doing rituals that they saw on YouTube or some shit.
Yeah.
But I would go out my way to draw fucking Illuminati pyramids on people's notebooks when they weren't seeing. And I'm a pretty good artist, so I would fucking draw them and like I'd see them freak out. I know I did that to Howard once. Shouts out Howard, and he freaked the fuck out.
Howard would freak out.
So like, what the fuck is this?
I got in trouble for doing like drawings like that. My teacher thought it was like gang related because she was like a white ass teacher from like far out of town going to that middle school.
He's like Hispanic kids drawing shit.
She didn't know what the S meant. She was like, "This kid's in a gang." I'm fucking lame, bro. I smell like shit.
They tell your parents.
She was about to. I was like, everyone's drawing him. It's not a gang thing. She's like, you guys look like I'd be in a gang. I'm going through puberty. I smell like ass right now. No one wants me in their gang.
Imagine you're like this Imagine like the scrawniest, lamest kid is fucking.
I was chubby. I wasn't even that scrawny.
Yeah, but imagine just the scrawniest lame kid in your school.
I don't have to imagine.
Is fucking like hard as fuck in like the deepest gang and shit. Like Like he's got guns in his locker and shit. Like on some gang shit. Like not even on some school shooter.
I had a Jew fro too, so I don't even understand where she was coming from with this is gang related. I was like, why the fuck would I want to be in a gang? Like think, like you're a fucking teacher. You got a bachelor's. Like what are you doing?
I mean, a lot of people. That's the thing. It's not like you don't gain experience on certain things. Like, if you're not in the loop or you don't grow up around something, you won't know what the fuck is up. Like,
I mean, you gotta be really out of the loop to think that,
yeah,
man.
But then again, it's kind of like...
There's a black guy with a hoodie.
Yeah,
He's gonna go stealing.
That's why racists shoot black people for just being black. That's stupid as hell.
Oh, shit. Well, we'll probably
Camera shut off, so that...
Yeah, I mean, we'll end it right here.
Or actually, I don't think it... Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not recording.
I mean, we still got... You want to do a shout-out at the end?
I don't have anyone to shout out. Fuck it. Nah, we can't keep shouting out Andre.
Andre? Oh, damn.
It'd just be like, Andre's gonna...
Andre
he's still single.
Ray.
Oh, yeah, dude, we were shouting out Ray for the fattest fucking minute. You know what, ladies? He's got a woman, and he's been having one for a while now.
That's all thanks to the weenie station.
It was not thanks to the weenie station. But, I mean, this man's going crazy with the sex, that's for sure.
That man, I heard last time he had sex, he was doing those jail push-ups.
Those fucking...
did
pull-ups.
He did a whole...
You said you were doing the jail pull-ups.
Yeah, he did a whole flagpole on a pole on the side of his bed, and he was just clapping. You know,
speaking of, just a quick note, like, doing weird out of normal sex positions sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be really drunk.
No, I'm not even drunk. I feel like there's only a few out of normal positions that are, like, all right.
You ever done, like, the fucking driller where you're just, like, you stand up and, like...
I've tried to, you know, those, like, have you ever seen a movie, like, I don't remember what movie it was, like, scary movie or something, where, like, the guy's on top of the girl and he spins around?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, I've tried to do that.
I'm fucking dead. Yeah. Yo, fucking lifting girls up and, like how they do in porns, that shit's hard, bro.
I mean, these guys are ripped to shreds when
they are ripped as hell.
I'm a fucking J-Mac out here holding these small ass girls.
For real.
So I'll tell you this off the pod, but yeah, that's the show, folks.
All right.
Tune in for next week.
Yeah.
We'll get better content.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening, and next week we'll have a guest, so stay tuned. We love you guys. Bye-bye.
And I love what y'all doing too, man. I really love what y'all doing with that podcast, man. The Weenie Station. Ain't nothing wrong with being a weenie, man.
Who the fuck is the Weenie Station?
The Weenie Station.